Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are ushering in the second part of this fantastic Chicago edition, where it just so happens that some of the daughters of our queen said, you know what, let mamas be mamas. And they're going to get in the right age group and range, which is a beautiful thing. Hey, but I'm open for everybody. We got close. At any rate, we're going to throw it back to that show you love so much. We did it in St. Louis. Why not do it here? We're going to go back to that dating game style of dating, where we have a gentleman, an eligible bachelor, that's about to enter in and talk to these four queens. But we're going to see how much looks actually matter, and what I would say matters more is what's in the heart of a real one. But we'll find out what happens. Ladies, are you ready? Beautiful. Okay, we're going to have the gentleman enter. He's going to give an intro. We're shooting it differently each and every time, and we're going to have fun. So let's get that gentleman entered in, and you won't see him, and he won't see you. Let's go for it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to this very special episode of A Real One. We're throwing it back to where it's not all about looks, okay? It's more about what's inside of the heart. The heart that the people hold so dearly. I'm here with a real one right here in Chicago. I'm talking about James. James, how you doing today?
Good.
Wonderful. Thank you for joining us. Now share your age and what you do.
My age, I'm 67 years old, and what I do is I'm a limo driver. I do black car service is what they really call it.
Beautiful. Mm-hmm. Okay, black car service from a black king. You can't beat that. Go. Now tell us this. What makes you a real one?
Well, I'm a Chicago original. I enjoy this city like no other. My mantra at this point in my life is 60 is the new 40. And I try to live my life as such. And
that's your camera right there, so feel free to talk to them. America's looking at
60 is the new 40. I try to live my life as such.
Beautiful.
You know?
Yeah. In relationships, James, as you know, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What are things you don't tolerate when dating?
Someone has to have the phone on and be on the phone and talk to their grandkids and talk to their daughter about picking up their grandkids and I got to watch my grandbaby and this and that type of stuff first. I'm looking for one of the person that wants to put their relationship first. Again, who, as I said, who still feel that, at 60, in their 60s, that, hey, my happiness is more important than anything, more important than my grandkids, more important than my kids.
Okay. Is there any time for visiting the grandkids, though?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
But I said, prioritize. I think
you come
relationships should come first.
Okay.
I had many relationships. Well, I got to do something with my grandbabies. Well, what you on the dating site for?
Okay. Understood. And what would you say the state of dating is like in Chicago? Because we're here, for a reason to help people find a real one. What's the dating state like?
Man. Well, the reason I chose to do this is because I think nothing gets past the initial physical attraction to someone. I've been online dating here now for a couple of years now, and it's reverse. You have the conversation, you think you like the person, and I've had this many times, and it could be anywhere from a short period of time to weeks or months. And then when you finally meet the person, between the both of you decide that you're not even attracted to the person. And that's happened a number of times. So my thing was that, that's what's new about dating in this day and age, is that people meet each other before they actually see each other. And so my thing was like, well, this is, and I'm moving back to actually trying to make contact by meeting someone first. To see, you can look at me and see if you're physically attracted to me, and then you can get to know me and know a conversation about me.
Yeah.
Because the other way hasn't been working at all.
Okay, and we love when people at least give a real one a chance. You're putting yourself out there. We tag your IG. There may be women that slide in your DMs. It's a beautiful thing. We'd love to see it. So today we have some queens that are ready to connect with you. Okay, you're not going to be able to see them first because, like you said, it is important to know what's in their heart. Some people lead with looks, and then it leads to the bedroom, and then you never see them again. So we want to lead with the heart, lead with what matters most, and then, of course, looks play a part, and you'll get to see what they look like as we go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, let's do it. Let's get ready for this Real One spectacular event.
Great.
Let's get ready. All right, our gentleman has entered into this sacred space. I want him to share his name, his age, and what he does.
Okay, my name is James. I'm from Chicago, and I am a limo driver, and that's what I do.
Beautiful. Share your age.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm 67.
Beautiful. I don't want them to think I keep throwing 40-year-olds and younger at them. So we got an eligible bachelor with seasoned.
6'7".
Beautiful. And now I want the ladies on the opposite end to share their name and their age and what they do.
My name is Rain, and I am retired now, but I worked previously as a life coach. And I am 65 years old.
Beautiful. Next queen. And give us your name one more time.
Rain.
Rain. Yeah, Rain.
Uh-huh.
Hi, my name is Julianne. I am 61. I'm a retired corporate trainer. I worked at Northwestern Mutual for 31 years. In retirement, I love to dance, I love to play pickleball, and I love to volunteer.
Beautiful. You got Rain and Julianne thus far?
Hi, my name is Dee. I'm 62 years young. I am currently still working as a project manager for an engineering company.
Beautiful. Thank you, Dee.
My name is Carla. I'm 66. I currently work as Director of Clinical and Employment Services at a non-for-profit for the past 29 years.
Thank you for your service. Hallelujah. All right, what's about to happen? I'm going to give James a heart. We're going to go through a series of just a few questions. We're not going to rush anything too crazy, but that heart is going to represent the heart of one of these queens. That after a certain number of questions and answers, he's going to break the heart of that one that he doesn't connect with. Because remember, folks, it's always a real one. This is not a bigamy or polygamy style show. Okay, so he's not taking all four home. He's taking one. I mean, not home to a restaurant for dinner, right? So let's have him get a heart and heartbreaking device. So I am ready for a first series of questions, the first round of questioning. We're going to go. James wanted to know, lovely ladies, in terms of love languages, what is your love language? We can start with Carla.
Well, my love language is pot roast with a side of potatoes, gravy, fresh picked green beans.
Coming over to your house. Okay, very good. You're passed to the next queen.
Hi, my name is Dee, and my love language is acts of service.
Hi, my name is Julianne, and my love language is acts of service and quality time.
My name is Rain, and actually all 5 of them I tend to dabble in.
Beautiful. That's a great thing. Now, James, share with us, what is your love language?
I'm sorry. My love language would be, good question, communication. And communication, both mental and physical communication, if that makes any sense. And what I mean by physical is physical attraction, connecting with someone, and then and like we used to when we were young, enjoying that person. So I would say mental communication and physical communication.
Fantastic. Okay. I'm going to throw it to you, James. James, you have a question for the lovely ladies.
Do I have a question? Yeah. How important is faith to you?
Okay, let's start
and
with
Christian
Rain.
values?
Rain?
That's for anyone.
She's thinking about it. No, I think she's postulating.
Yeah. Porter, we older. We got to go a little bit slower.
That's okay. Hey, I ain't rushing you, but we don't have all day. We don't have all day. But that's a great question. So,
Okay, well, no, the issue for me, it's not so much how important faith is. It's your ability to be able to live the actions that are derived from your faith. Mm-hmm. Because people can say one thing and do another.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go to Julianne.
I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. As Rain said, I feel my job is to treat people kindly, graciously, with an intent of leaving them in a better place than I found them. And so by behaving that way and thinking that way, that's how I emulate my faith in God and Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Dee?
Hi, I am a spiritual person. I believe in God, and I believe in having a tolerance for all faiths, all religions, and I believe that whatever helps your soul to evolve in this life, I'm down for that. Thank you.
Carla?
Faith is important to me. I am a spiritual person. I believe in God. I'm a Christian. I also believe that actions speak louder than words. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Be good and kind and caring.
Beautiful. Okay. Did you were those responses okay for you, Jay?
Yeah. I have a follow-up.
Please ask.
If I may.
Absolutely.
I'm really active in studying the Word and the Scriptures. I don't have a home church, but I spend a lot of time studying Scriptures. And I heard a couple women say that, talking about it is fine, but being about it is something completely different. So I guess my follow-up question would be, would the person that you want to be in a relationship with, or the next person that you want to meet, one of the things in the Bible that are important that sticks out to me is Ephesians 5:20 through to 30. And it talks about the relationship between a man and a woman. Are those important values to you according to the Scripture?
Let's start with Carla.
In general. And if you read those scriptures, then you kind of have an idea of what I'm talking about.
Well, I'm not very religious anymore. I am very spiritual. I do believe in many of the scriptures that the Bible talks about in regard to men and women and relationships. But again, I am not strongly religious.
Okay. Thank you, Carla. Let's go to Dee.
Hi, this is Dee. I, too, am not a religious person. I'm a spiritual person. I do not go to church, and I believe that not only the Bible, but there are other great books.
Absolutely.
For your soul and how you're living as a human being. And I strongly believe in to just be kind to one another and live your life. Don't preach, just live.
Absolutely.
Okay. Julianne.
Hi, this is Julianne, and I'll cut right to the chase. I don't read the Bible.
So I do understand and recognize those passages that you referenced. However, I think that most women, particularly women of my age group, we tend to live by those values. Our parents kind of guided us by those, those words. But they may have shaped us into different women at this point in our life, because the world isn't as kind to religion as it used to be. But all those values, I think you can find in pretty much many of us today. And they're inside of me as well.
Beautiful. Great responses. Now, James was ready to pop virulently when he heard that someone doesn't read the Bible. Are you ready to pop? Okay. He is popping on Julianne. Now, Julianne, don't get up just yet, because we're going to change the camera placement just a little. But he broke his heart. He broke the heart. Now, James, before we do the reveal of what the lovely lady looks like, why are you breaking the heart?
Yeah, because scriptures are very important to me, and it's the foundation of my very existence every day. I study and read scripture. I try to every single day. I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. What a spiritual means for me that I study the Word, the Bible specifically, and as the other woman said, there are other things that are compatible along with that for self-improvement and enlightenment. But if you don't read the Bible at all, then you get tired of me talking pretty quick.
Okay.
You get tired of me real quick on a date.
Okay, because that's going to come up.
It's going to come out.
All right, absolutely. Okay, well, I want to see the reveal. I want Julianne to see who this gentleman is, so let's do that. All right, Julianne, feel free to come around and see the man. You kind of broke his heart. And James, you can stand too and just say hello.
Hello, Julianne.
This is Julianne.
Pleased to meet you. Nice to be here.
Wonderful. Based on looks, now what you heard was important, but based on looks, could there have been a connection just on looks?
Beautiful woman.
Okay.
But no connection, no.
Okay, keep the mic to chin.
No connection, no.
Okay, all right, understood. All right, so Julianne, you're good to go, but we appreciate you so much for being on the show as we narrow it down. All right, well, it's a good, because it's a real one, not a real 1 plus 2 plus 3. So feel free to sit back down, and we're going to navigate into round 2 of this wonderful experience of a real one. All righty, round 2, as we narrow it down to a real one, I'm going to now throw it to the ladies. I'm going to see if any of them have a question. Dee has the mic. Dee, do you have a question for the Bachelor?
Sure, this is Dee.
Hey, Dee.
At our age, I believe health is wealth and food is medicine. So tell me, what are you doing to maintain your vitality, and what foods do you like to eat to do the same?
Thank you for asking me, and I totally agree with you. Health is very important, especially at this age. I like to say in the gym, and fellas crack up at it, is that it's hard work trying to stay young and pretty at this age. And so the things that I do is that I'm in excellent shape. I work out when I feel like it. I don't live to eat. I eat to live, and very health conscious. I don't know if I quite answered the question like that.
Did he answer it to your liking, Dee? Was that a decent answer?
He didn't touch on the foods.
Okay, you know what? He's about to touch on the food. Let's get him a heart. Let's get him a heart and another toothpick maybe. Because we're going to see if his heart is beating as it should be.
Now, what was it about the food?
She wants to know, in terms of food, what are you doing?
Oh, okay.
To stay healthy?
I eat healthy. I eat healthy and I eat clean. I basically try to eat once a day, 1 meal per day, and no sugar. Well, when it comes to adding sugar, but I got to have my cake and pies. Health is real important to me. I work hard to maintain the condition that I got, but it's fleeting.
Indeed, but we do our best to maintain it. Dee, does that answer the question a little better? Okay, cakes and pies. Let's see if Carla, you got a question for the Bachelor?
Yes. Other than the Bible, what types of books do you read?
Good question. Thank you for asking me that. Only the Bible, because there's 52 books to get through, and each book is more fascinating than the one before. So I haven't even gotten through those 52 books yet.
Well, there's 66 total in the whole
66
Bible.
total?
Yeah.
66 then.
Yeah.
Books in the Bible that I'm trying to get through. So outside of that, the stuff that I might read is, I don't spend a lot of time reading different things. I like reading side stories about a religion, as it relates to political. I've been reading some stuff about angels, that's been fascinating. But outside of that, I don't read a whole lot of different stuff.
Okay. Thank you, Carla. We might throw some opportunities. Carla, what do you want to say?
Can I have a balloon to pop, please?
Absolutely. Yeah, hey, we're going to keep it. That's why I said, this is not the dating game. This is a real one. So Pointer does things a little different. So she might break the heart, maybe.
Absolutely.
Okay. And let's give her the mic. Don't get up yet, Queen. Don't get up yet. Let's hand her the mic. And let's figure out why this show's so unique. It's a beautiful thing. Why are you breaking your heart?
James seems to be closed-minded. I like someone who's a little more adventurous in all walks of life, be it spirituality, religion, whatever, but just having that one track. And then he says he doesn't even have a church home. So that's kind of odd to me.
Okay. That's very interesting. All right. Well, we're going to have to do a reveal then of sorts, which will be exciting. So we're about to get ready for that.
Okay.
Because if y'all are feeling the same way, we can get there. Are y'all feeling okay? Okay. Okay. You know what? We're going to have some fun. This is hilarious. You know what? Let's grab them hearts. Wow, we may keep this in. Friends, you know Pointer loves to keep it
then
real.
then it's game over.
Well, we'll see what happens. You know, they might explain it once they see it. Maybe like, you know, you so handsome.
It's game over.
I'm going to go to your not church home. Yeah, let's see what happens. Lord, forgive me. Lord, forgive me.
What's the address?
This is a unique situation. It's a real one, and we keep it real. So it looks like after they heard some of the responses, ladies, you just got hearts. What do y'all want to do with those hearts? What do you want? Oh.
I want to ask one more question.
Okay. Okay.
All right. I was listening to you, James, and you said that after 27 years of marriage, it didn't go well because you weren't a very good person, or
No,
can
we
you
just
elaborate?
grew apart. We just grew apart. And it was just the end of it.
Do you want a follow-up, D, or is that?
Yeah.
Okay,
I have
so
no complaints, and I don't think she has any complaints. It's just, sometimes people grow apart, and that's what happened. And it's been a 5-year transition since that time. It wasn't just last year. It's been a while.
okay.
You want to hold on to your heart, D? We can wait to go to round 3.
I'll have one more question.
Okay, you know what? So let's wait for round 3. But hand it to Rain. Hand the mic to Rain, and I want to ask Rain, why did she break her heart?
It didn't give a lot of wiggle room for someone else's personality, I felt. But it could be, added up to nervousness and maybe the way the question was asked.
Thank you, Rain. This is on the spot.
I did want to, give you a fair chance there. But to make a statement to say there is no other books that I'm reading, that just kind of, I don't believe that's what you wanted to say.
Well, let's see. Is that what you wanted to say, James? Let's keep it real.
No, I can't think of a whole lot of different books that I read. What I enjoy doing, to be quite honest, is between work is watching movies. And so I'll probably spend more time watching movies and doing research for stuff that I like on YouTube. So yeah, no. Between my the workbook that I study with in Bible study and Bible, that's more than enough.
Okay.
When I'm done reading that, I'm done for the day.
Okay. All right. We're going to do something then unique. We're going to do a one by one. We still have one queen holding on to a heart, so we'll get to a round 3. But we're going to have the 2 queens see what James looks like. All right. It is time for the reveal. Let's see if looks magically change opinions. Let's have Rain stand up and check out this king that is doing his thing. Yeah.
Hello, Rain. How are you, dear? All right. Pleased to meet you. Yes, indeed.
So after y'all see each other, if it was on looks, could there have been a connection?
Not for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's like, not for you either. Okay, that's all right. So, Rain, we're going to have you step off, lovely lady, and you can take your heartbreaking device that way. Thank you so much. And while we're at it, let's have the lovely lady Carla come on around and see the face of this
Hello,
king.
Carla. How are you doing, dear? All right. Nice to meet you. Yes,
If
indeed.
it was on the street, could it be based on looks, aesthetics? Okay. And it could have been for you?
Yes.
Wow. But just when he started talking, it would just...
I know. Sorry.
Go the other way.
Sorry. Talking.
All right. Well, thank you, Carla, for coming out. You're awesome. You can step off that way as well, lovely lady. And it looks like there's one queen left, and we're going to get to some very important questions. So let's get ready for round 3. Round 3. Let's do it. Round 3. One queen is holding out, but we're going to throw it to James first. James, do you have a question for this lovely lady?
Why did you hold on to your
To your heart.
your heart? Was it something I said? That was for you.
Well, yeah, I was holding out just to kind of get a couple more questions in to try to get to the core of who you are.
Okay.
I did have a question about, I believe adults are grown-up children, so I want to know if you had a happy childhood and who were your male role models?
Ooh, good question. Male role models. Start with the last one first. Celebrity male role models. Steve Harvey, an absolute inspiration to me. Another one is Coach Prime, Deion Sanders. I call him Apostle Prime because he's very inspirational to me as well as black men in today's society. So those are my role models. And your other question
What
was?
about childhood?
In my childhood,
Who
my
helped
goodness.
ground you? Because Steve Harvey wasn't there when you
had
were
a great childhood.
around.
Had a great childhood coming up. Born and raised in Chicago. Love the Chicago. I'm a Chicago boy. Again, like with most, I don't know most, but let me just say for myself that, my mother was my absolute inspiration and beacon and light, and everything that I am today is because of her. So I had a great childhood, great childhood.
Does that answer it?
It's just been middle age, just been rough.
Does that answer your question, D, or did you want more?
I mean, that his
Okay.
answer was
Okay, did you have another question? If not, I can do my job a little more, maybe.
okay.
Okay, I'll do my job a little bit. Let's go for this. Marriage. Now, you spoke to marriage, James. D, have you ever been married?
I've been widowed.
Okay. God bless you. So it looks like, D, are you looking to get married again?
At this time, no.
Okay. James, are you looking to get married again?
It's if it happens, it happens.
Okay.
I'm not opposed to it. Marriage is a good thing for a lot of good reasons, especially if two people are in a seriously committed relationship. I would be more willing to consider it.
Okay.
But I'm not opposed to it at all.
Okay. Does that work for you, D? That kind of, if it works, great. If not,
I can live with or without it
yeah.
at this point.
I had another question. I like the saying, like, the man could be the head of the household, but the woman is the neck of the household, and the head usually goes where the neck turns. And I usually like to turn, how do you feel about taking a lead or taking the advice of the woman?
At this point, I'm a type of person that, I just am a type of man that I just respect a woman's opinion. I'm easy to get along with. Respect is a two-way street. And so I don't feel it as far as being a leader. You lead and you are who you are, and by example. So if I'm the best person that I can be, then if I'm dating someone, they're going to be more receptive to listening to what I have to say. But again, it's different now. Being middle-aged. We're all set in our ways. We have our own thoughts and opinions about how we want to do things. And, I don't expect someone to come and tell me, which is what's been the case, like, you got to change this, you got to change that, why you do this and why you do that. And it's like, I'm older than you. How you going to tell me I need to change? And so I don't do that to someone else. Again, my religious values, those are mine. If you don't have any religious values, that's your soul, not my soul. At the end of the day, we all have to save our own souls. So I'm pretty fluid when it comes to stuff like that. If that answers your question.
What do you think, D?
Thank you. I'm gonna have to pop.
Okay, break it. Pop.
Only because
Pop it first. Break it first, just for the aesthetic. Ooh, all right. Tell us why, D. Why are you breaking?
well, my personality is I'm pretty easygoing and tolerant, and I have grace, but I think that my character is more spiritual, more new age, more of a person that I don't read the Bible. I'm not a Bible thumping type of person. I'm more open to all religions. So I think that would probably just cause a lot of conflict.
Yeah, a little friction. All right. Well, we tried, folks. His heart is still open, but he don't have to break it himself. We'll just, okay, yeah, maybe his heart is still open for the ladies out there. Now we're about to do a reveal just to see if D's like, what? Dang, he was so handsome. Let me get that heart back or take that one. So we're gonna get ready for a reveal. Let's get ready for that. All right, I want y'all to look at each other. Feel free to stand up and see how looks play a part in the love connection.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
How are you doing, dear?
All right.
All right, pleased to meet you. Yes, indeed.
So if it was on looks, you were cruising down Chicago Ave, I don't know if that's a street, and you saw this lovely lady, Would you be like, hello, queen?
Yeah, if I saw her anywhere, I'd be yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
What about
She's a lovely lady.
Would you respond back, or would you be like, "Arr"?
Oh, yes, I think he's well put together. I like the hat. You know,
Just the values once we found out some of the internal, not the connection, maybe.
yeah.
All right. Well, I'll take that.
I wish you
Art.
well.
Man. I'll
Okay,
take that,
indeed,
Art.
indeed.
Y'all are awesome. Okay, and you can step off that way, lovely lady. I'll take that mic, actually, Queen. Thank you so much for coming out. You are amazing, and we thank you so much for coming out. Well, James, we tried to do it for you, Mama.
Yes,
We
boy.
tried, but I appreciate you for coming out. For real, you are awesome. You are fantastic. And ladies, we did tag his Instagram, so if you feel free to slide in his DMs. If you are a not church home loving lady, but we're looking for a church home, I might find him one in the area, and we're gonna make sure this king gets his queen. Okay, so we'll catch you on the next episode of A Real One. Thank you.